No, it's not.
Oh, you're gonna record?
Oh shit.
No. Right there. No.
I'm gonna try to make it through this whole video without tearing up, without getting super emotional. Because for the past day, I've had nothing but headaches, stomach aches, body aches. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have literally had so much stress for the past few days, and nobody knows. Nobody's been in the situations that I've been, except for a few people that's been around me. Today it's starting to hit me. My mom told me, and my mom told me that this day was going to hit me, where I just start feeling the feelings that I have. And as you guys can see, I mean, you guys probably can't see on camera, but I'm starting to tear up. January the 6th, 2018. Around 11:30, I got a call that I never thought I was going to get. I didn't expect to get this call. I woke up around 11, something like that to that matter. I can't remember exactly what time it was. And I hear a big bang on my door. And I kind of woken up even more, because a little bit before that I heard my mom talking to somebody on the phone, and you know, she's just chit-chatting to somebody, and she's like, or are they taking him? And you know, and I'm just sitting there in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, there must be somebody hurt or something like that. So I get a loud bang on my door, and I opened it up, and I'm sitting there laying in my bed. I look around the corner, and my mom's just like with a worried look on her face. It was that door actually right there. That door right there was the door. Not that it matters, but she said, Austin, you and your sister need to get up and get ready. I'm gonna go open your sister's door, and y'all are gonna get ready. We gotta go now. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what's going on? And she said, it's your dad. He's been rushed to the hospital. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get ready. We kind of got in a little bit of a hurry. We got to the truck and we left. We're driving about down the road, you know, we're kind of, I still don't know what's going on. I just know that he's being transported to the emergency room as we speak. Me and my sister were just kind of worried because we're like, what's wrong with our dad? And I can't, bro. It's like the 4th time I've tried to make this video, man. It's just my body, my mind has told me I can't do this, but I need to update everything. So I was sitting there, and as she's just looking out the window, my sister, she's looking out the window, just looking out the window like we always do. Me and Ashley always sit in the backseat. We just look out the windows for a whole car ride. We hear my mom's phone ring. On our way up there, I forgot to kind of put this in. My mom told me that my dad, for some reason, wasn't breathing and was having trouble breathing. They think he was having a heart attack. In my mind, You guys don't understand. My dad has survived through 3 heart attacks, and this would have been his 4th one. So in my mind, I'm just like, well, it's just going to happen like every other time. He's just going to go to the hospital. He's going to be okay. I've experienced my dad having a heart attack. I've been in the same truck. My stepmom driving, me in the middle, and my dad sitting there holding his chest like saying, son, I'm not okay. I can't breathe. And I've experienced this, you know, and in my mind, I'm like, he's going to be fine. We got a phone call. And that phone call, my mom, oh God. Ugh. Oh gosh, bro. The look on her face, bro. The look on her face tore me up. Because she turned and looked at me and kind of just looked back up front, and she's like, okay, thank you. And she hangs up the phone. My mom just looks, and I was like, any update on Dad? And she's like, what? And she lost it. She's like, I'm so sorry, guys. He's gone. I just kind of sat there and kind of giggled, and I'm like, what? He's not gone, man. At least that's what my mom was telling me. My sister's bawling. My stepfather started crying because, you know, my mom and my actual sister was just sitting there crying their eyes out. In my head, I'm like, he's not dying. He's not dead. He's not dead. I was kind of looking back out the window, processing what's in my mind. And it's like, he's not dead, he's not dead, he's not dead. And I felt at my sister grab my hand, and we were driving up to the hospital. And the more we got close to that hospital, the more I knew that I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, guys. We get there. You guys may not be able to see it, bro. My face is wet. Wetter than a water park right now. Well, we get there at the hospital. I see my stepmom. And the person that my stepmom rode with was there, which I know them from the past. And I just walk over there and I give my stepmom a hug. And she's like, I'm so sorry, guys. And, oh, shit. I'm sitting there in my mind, and I'm just like, this is not true, man. This is not true, bro. Stop fucking playing, bro. I was getting angry because in my mind it wasn't true. So we went inside, sat in the waiting room for the longest time. There were so many people I know that came over. Some people just made me laugh. Some people were just crying too. God forbid Ryan. Ryan's my uncle, and I love him to death. He cracked me up when I was feeling down. You know, he was just talking so much shit about us playing Call of Duty and stuff, and you know, he was just trying to cheer me up as much as he can. And he tried so hard, man. And it got my mind off of it a little bit, because we just sat in that room for so long. So long we just sat in that room. And literally, I was sitting there. We got the okay to go to the back room where my dad's body was at. Where he was laying out in that bed. And trust me, guys, when you see something like this, it scars you up here so bad that I wanted to leave, but I couldn't. It fucks you up a little bit, because you're used to seeing your dad always there. always there with full color, blood rushing through his body, full of color and everything. I walk in there, he was pale. He had black around his eyes were shut. The thing is, they have a mouthpiece in his mouth, so his mouth was just sitting there open. And I promise you guys, it looked identical to like he was just sleeping. It looked like he was literally just sleeping there. His body was there, but his spirit wasn't. And I never got to be there soon enough to tell my dad that I loved him. And I was going to tell him goodbye. I never got that chance. I never got that chance. So here on 4th, I regret everything. I didn't go to his house a lot. I didn't go see him as much as I could have. Because he was always struggling, and I feel like going to his house, I feel like he would just be, because he would always have to worry about, because his one paycheck of his pretty much paid for every single bill in the house, and he was broke. My stepmother made a little bit of money here and there, and it was good enough for them to get dinner and stuff. But that's not it. That's not it, man. I have a little 4-year-old brother. He has no idea what's going on. That tears me up even more. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know. He's not going to see his dad again. Alabama just won the championship. My generation, all everybody wants to do is just cheat on people, do drugs and smoke and shit, and while your parents are there, you could be spending time with them, but no. No, we don't get that, My generation is a bunch of fucking retards. No offense to anybody who is about my age and who happens to be watching this video. And I literally just talked to my dad a week before he died. I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm heartbroken. Everybody's been so supportive and been my closest friends, people that I normally don't even talk to were, texting me. And of course my closest friends was, there for me too. And I appreciate that. But no one understands that true meaning of your best friend walking in there and he's just sitting, just laying there. Nothing there besides the body. There's nothing there. And my dad's friends, they were bawling. They were like saying, you motherfucker, why'd you leave? We weren't ready. I wasn't ready. That was my best friend, man, my rock. I know everybody says he's always in here, but it's not the same, man. Everybody says, everybody's always saying, remember the good times, remember the good times. It's not that easy. It's not easy. This shit's hard. It's hard. I'm not saying this is going to be my last video, but I need a little break for a little while. I need to take as much time as I need to just kind of chill for a little bit. I may be back in a week, I don't know. I just need time to myself and think about a lot of stuff, what I want to do. My dad would tell me right now, Austin, you chase everything you are trying to achieve in your life. Get you a good girl. Treat her right. Once you get a girlfriend, you gotta treat her the best you can. And that's what he's always wanted me to do. He's always wanted me to be the person that I already am. Funny, respectful, And I try to be that around my friends. No matter, even though the time that I'm going through right now is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done, I still end up trying to make everybody else feel good about themselves, because I sure as hell am not feeling good about myself. And I try to spread that positive vibe that, you know, life is too short to constantly be sad. So I give everybody else that. But literally, I'm fighting this whole thing by myself with my family. That's all that is. My phone just died. This other phone just died. I know a lot of people are going to say that this is something that it's so hard to get used to. I'm not going to get used to it. My dad used to be a phone call away. Anything that I needed from him, he was there. And now he won't be. There were so many times, guys, I literally could have went to his house and spent some time with him, but I couldn't. I didn't want to add any more stress. And the detail that my stepmom told me right before he died, he woke up gasping for air. He couldn't breathe, guys. I'm telling you. The emotion of him waking up, couldn't catch a breath. And he looks over to my stepmom and just looks into her eyes as he's slowly dying. And she's screaming his name, screaming his name constantly, and he's not responding. Until the ambulance got there, and as soon as he gets to his hospital, he's gone. I'm sorry my room's a little bit of a mess right now. Like I said, it's been a very long day for me. But literally, guys, later that night, my little brother, because the whole time we were at that hospital, my little brother just wanted to go home and drink Kool-Aid and watch a movie. I couldn't even remember what movie he wanted to watch, but he just wanted to go home and drink Kool-Aid. That's all he wanted to do. And later that night, she posted something that my little brother was like, "Where's Dad? Where's Daddy?" She couldn't tell him, man. Because he doesn't understand that Dad's not here anymore. He's not here. It doesn't seem real. It's so fake to me. I didn't quite understand why kid behind the camera, was just constantly making feels about his dad. I was just like, yeah, he's dead, but you just keep making videos. I didn't understand, but now I do, man. I do. And it's the worst feeling ever that I've ever experienced. We weren't even gonna have enough money to get him a proper funeral. We were just gonna cremate him. That's not what he wants. I know he wants to be buried somewhere. I just don't know where. I know he wants to be buried, but where? That's the question. I don't know where the hell he wants to be buried. I wish I could talk to him one more time just to ask where the hell he wants to be buried, because I don't even remember. I just know that he doesn't want to be cremated. He doesn't want to be in ashes. And I don't know if I'm going to record anything at the funeral, because that will be my father's funeral. And I just want to send a message to him, and it will be on my YouTube forever. But right now is something that I can't even imagine what is going in my head. There's been times I've been waking up in the middle of the night and I just can't sleep. For the past few days, it's just been so hard for me to go to bed. Because I know I can't hear a good morning from him, a good night, buddy, nothing. Can't hear nothing from him. But I know that he is looking down on me. He wants me to be strong for everybody else around me. Even if that is friends, girlfriend, sisters, boyfriends, everybody that's around me. He wants me to stay positive and be the way that I've always been as of today. Just a big, fat, jolly dude. Who do anything to just try to put a smile on your face, always be there for everybody else. Because that's the mentality he wanted me to have on everybody. I think my sister's heard me making this video because I think I hear her crying in there too. But literally, guys, it's been rough past few days. And literally, don't regret anything. You know, be happy for what you do have. Because within just a few days, those things could be gone. And you will never see them again. But that's the thing, though. We will see them again. And I don't know why I keep saying we're never, but we will. We're just going to have to be patient and wait a little bit. But a mentality, a strong mind will help me make it through this. I look back at a picture that you guys are going to be seeing is my dad looking in the eyes of his wife. And I was looking through, no, it wasn't that picture. It was a picture with him holding a Paw Patrol bag, which it was my little brother's. Now I was looking down through the comments of it. It looked like he just now texted. Just his personality was into those texts. And it literally just triggered me even more. I was like, it literally looked like he just posted that stuff yesterday. Guys, literally, it seemed like yesterday I was just recording him try to start a fire. Like, I got a little few videos on Snapchat of him trying to start a fire because he couldn't start it. Literally, everything that he done, he was just fucking up. The thing is, he wanted me to play Madden 18 with him. He wanted me to play that game with him so bad because he was like, that's another game, I'm just gonna beat your ass at. And I'm like, okay. And I won't even get to do that with him anymore. That's something we've always do. Every time I come to his house and he's got a game system, he wants to play football with me every time. Even though he's whooped my ass every time. Literally, it's all he wants to do is play Madden against me because he knows he can beat my ass every time. But I beat him one time, and that was the very last time I faced him in football, is when I beat him. I beat him for the last time. And unfortunately, the first time I beat him was unfortunately our last time we played Madden. And he wanted to play Madden so bad. And he felt so bad because he was struggling so bad to where he was living, he couldn't afford Christmas. He couldn't afford any of this stuff. So, this is really, I guess this is the end of the video, to be honest. I don't want to drag any more drama, well, not drama, I don't want to drag any more dread or hurt into anybody anymore right now. I just thought that I would have to update you guys and experience that side, if that makes sense. To one-on-one everything, you know, if it makes sense. What was going on through my mind and through my eyes. But yeah, you know, instead, because I want to get a tattoo to remember him, so he'd always be a part of me. I'm a little too young for it right now, but that ain't gonna stop me. That was something I am gonna get a tattoo for my dad. And my sister, she's coming in clutch, man. She bought me a hoodie, and maybe I'm gonna get a necklace or something like that. And I promise, I'm gonna wear that shit every day. I don't give a fuck if somebody, you know, talks shit about it. That is gonna be my fucking hoodie. It's got wording like my daddy or my dad's. That's weird saying my daddy, but my dad is my guardian angel. And a few more words, and the necklace is like something to that extent, something like that. But yeah, This has literally been hell. But literally, I've had a lot of people try to cheer me up and try to put me back up, trying to make me the person that I used to be, and I'm trying. It's very hard, and nobody really in my school except for one of my best friends, man, Michael. Michael is probably the strongest dude, because no matter like, because he lost his mother, and I can't even imagine that. I don't even want to imagine that. And he comes to school every day. Just a fucking dumbass. And that's what is driving me, because if he can do it, I can sure as hell do it as well. Even though my dad is no longer here, I will carry on to what he was doing. He was always cheering people up when they were down. He was always there for everybody. Even if you were a total dick in the past, he was still there for those type of people. And he would always be like, Austin, you know, don't ever abandon somebody. Even if you either have a crush on them or you're friends with them, you be there for anybody. You despise them, you be there. Because eventually, it will come back in the future. You always treat everybody else with respect. I need to end this video. I got a lot of editing to do, and yeah, it's been hell. And yet again, of course, end this video on a note. I love you, Dad, man. I know he's watching up there. I love you, Dad. It was like just letting you know, man. I will carry on what you left. I will constantly, hopefully, make you proud of accomplishing the stuff that I told you I was going to accomplish. I will always be there for everybody and anybody, when they want me there or not. You were always my rock, man. Rest it easy, big guy. You're not sure as hell. Your son, your daughter, are sure as hell missing you, man. I can't wait to see you again, bro. My dude. I can't wait to see you again.